What's up guys, welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. I'm Billy Noah. In this video we're gonna make a top 5 character wish list I want to see it coming to the game. And for those characters, they have to be already in the anime. And yeah, and those 5 characters have to be characters that still have not even a single version into the game. With that being said, let's just go. And I'm gonna get one honorable mention because I'm gonna make it an honorable mention because it's already in the game, that character, and that's Lantofano Sangoro or Lantofano Sanji. Technically, Soba Mask is the Lantofano Sanji version, but all the other story arcs have their Lantofano versions that the character is called Lantofano and their fake name in the Wano country, like Lantofano Zorojuro, Luffy-Taro, Unami, or Robin. And we have Black Steel Soba Mask. And we need to get the Lantofano version of Sanji, Lantofano Sangoro, with that white, yellow kimono. That's why I put it as an honorable mention. With that said, if you guys want to see more content of One Piece Bounty Rush, be sure to hit that subscribe button with the notification bell on so you don't miss a single video. With that being said, let's go into the top 5. And our number 5 goes to Germa 66 Vinsmoke Yonji, the 4th brother of the Vinsmoke family. He could be a green defender, and for his skills, he can have the winch guillotine as for skill 1, and just whip that hand around that he used against the Big Man Pirates. He can use that and just do some area attack. For his skill 2, he can probably have a winch punch that into the ground with the mid-area attack and knock back enemies. And for his traits, the typical defender traits have some reduced damage received when you're in your own treasure area. Maybe have when you take damage, you increase the damage dealt for that green winch punch, and max to 100% and something like that. And yeah, just in general have some defense, good defense trait. And let's go to our number 4. And our number 4 goes to Sweet Commander's Charlotte Smoothie. She yet has to appear into the game. We have Cracker, we have Katakuri, and now all that remains is the 3rd Sweet General, being Charlotte Smoothie. She could be a blue attacker. For her skills, for skill 1, she could have that slash attack that she used to attack the ship, the Thousand Sunny, when they're escaping from the island. She could have that skill. And for skill 2, maybe something like nullify status effects and just a support skill to heal herself because she steals like people's stuff. And yeah, she could have some healing abilities and some nullify status effects as for her skill 2. And for her traits, she could have some attack rated traits, of course. Above 90% of health, ignore defense stat, or maybe you build up attack buffs. Probably something like healing yourself from the damage dealt from your attacks, since she can heal. And as well, she can use her skill 2 to heal, or maybe something like that. And she could be pretty good attacker and maybe support attacker as well. Anyway, let's go to our number 3. Our number 3 goes to the executives of the Don Quixote family that has yet to appear, and that's the Pika, the Stone Man, the Stone Devil Fruit user. So if he could come, I think he could be a green attacker. And for his skills, he could have for his first skill, he could use that human form. I mean, he will basically be a character with in his human form, of course, not his stone form. And his first attack would be just a sword slash, a really big sword slash. And his second could be that time he hit Luffy with his stone hand when he uttered his voice and hit the floor and the entire city was thrown into the air. He could use that as his second attack, transforms to that big statue man, hits the ground and does some huge area attack and pushes enemy back. For his traits, just the usual attacker traits: do massive damage, build up damage to his second attack, that's with the stone hand. Like Hokage Highlight Army, just using your basic attacks, you build up strength for your either skill 2 or both of your skills, just like Nami. That is it for Pika. And let's go to our number 2. Our number 2 goes to Germa 66 Vinsmoke Niji, the second brother of the Vinsmoke family. He could be a blue runner, and for his Q1 he could use some electricity attack to go forward real fast and real far apart and grab treasures faster and be real fast with his first attack, and can go anywhere in the map basically with that electric attack. And for his second, he could have like electric kick area effect, first with some shock area effect that does damage to the mid-range area attack, does some damage, does some shock, and then it ends up with a huge electric kick for his second skill. And for his traits, of course, all the Vinsmoke brothers and family members have to have that shield that Ranger and Sobermask have. While he uses his skill 1, he could nullify stagger and not get staggered, and he can just go forward. And for his skill 2, he can just deal extra damage to shocked enemies. If they get shocked, the damage of your skill 2 get increased, maximum to 100%. Similar to Yace, has a big fire circle and does a long attack, and then it ends up on a big hit. That would be with Niji, with some shock area attack, and then it ends up on a huge kick that he does against the Big Man Pirates. Anyway, now let's go to number 1. And our number 1 goes to Germa 66 Vinsmoke Ichiji. And he could be a red attacker. For his skill 1, he could have that sparking figure and does some damage, burns the enemies and stuff like that. And when you press that attack, that skill, and it ends up on sparkling figure double and does even more damage, and maybe something like stuns the enemies as an extra effect when you hold it. And for his skill 2, he can have that sparkling Valkyrie that he used against Oven, that can ignore defense and do incredible amount of damage while burn the enemies and basically just one-shot them immediately. And for his traits, just the regular attack traits, build up damage and stuff like that. Maybe when you attack with a skill, you get skill damage, most damage on your skill 2 probably, or skill 1, and get some more damage when you attacked by a defender or something, gets more damage when you're attacked by a runner, or gets increased damage against Big Man Pirates. All the Vinsmoke brothers can have probably that, but that's way too specific, so we're just gonna have them do more damage. And basically that's my top 5 wanted characters to come into the game, my top 5 most awaited characters to come into the game. If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe, and see you later. Peace.